Hey YouTube, Moose Cow here. I'm back with another exciting recap of our second game of BBR. We got a lot of exciting things in development in this game. So we're at the top of the third round. Let's see what happened this round. This in round two. Germany has fortified their eastern front and taken Greece, not sharing any of the Balkans with Italy. Germany has built a minor complex in Finland, breaking up from the usual tactic of building a complex in Romania. So this is interesting. It's kind of funny because I had this epiphany of building a complex there and trying it out myself a few days ago, and Mike beat me to it. So we'll see what comes of that. Let's see. Going on from there, Germany also used the battleship and the sub that were in 110, and this was an oversight on me and Rick's part. We had a Canadian transport and destroyer and an English transport and destroyer down here in 88, and totally forgot about the naval base in Normandy, so he was able to come down there and kill them with this battleship and the sub. So that is extremely disappointing, to say the least. Let's see, then Russia, not at war, has been built all infantry. 11 infantry I built this turn as Russia. Trying to fortify as best as I can to see what will become of all of this, and try to I was trying really hard to counter this Italian can opener, because I'm sure he's going to try and do that again. But we'll see. We'll see. He doesn't have stuff as spread out as he did last time so far, but we'll see. In the Far East, Russia's still in Buryatia, choosing to rail 1 infantry at a time so far, 1 infantry per turn. So far back to Moscow. Japan is still not at war yet. This is what Japan is looking like. Japan is just only at war with China, so they're further pushing into China. They also took out Yunnan. China took that back. China has a tank from their first turn that they purchased. So we have some Chinese infantry that were lost as casualties, but otherwise there was a stack of 5 Japanese infantry that were there. And before I get ahead of myself, because I forgot to do this at the beginning of the turn, because of course I did, here's the casualties from this turn. Not terribly impressive, but it's just round 2. We'll see. This was very much a fortifying and moving things around turn. So Japan has a ton of air units in these 2 Chinese territories here. Hong Kong is surrounded. No hope for them. The Philippines are looking doomed. However, all of Japan's transports are up here, so all this stuff down here is safe for now. The U.S. is going, as you can see, it's looking a little barren over here. The U.S. is going all in on the Pacific, continuing that strategy. We have a ton of stuff, ton of bombers bringing over infantry, acting as air transports. That's what the blue chips are for. And huge navy coming down there, forming up over there. The Philippine naval units managed to come over there and meet up. The naval units from the East Coast came over and met up as well. All right, so that covers the U.S. I covered China. The UK has been very interesting this turn. I went a little too light in Italian Somaliland. I brought in an infantry and a fighter. I got a hit, but he also got a hit, so I didn't take it because I don't want to lose a fighter. Walked out of Egypt, let the 2 Canadians fight there, and they lost. But yeah, so the Italians took Egypt. But it's all part of the plan. So I took a bunch of units from every which way, had a fighter, bomber from French Equilateral Africa, and we took out Iraq and pro-Axis Iran. So I now have 4 IPCs from that, plus 4 NNOs for that. Since Malaya is now safe and out of range. We have backed all the UK stuff out of Malaya, so Shan State's a nice thick wall. I like it. I like it. And we got a really healthy UK Navy off the coast of the Middle East. So this is looking nice. The cruiser that escaped from the beginning of the game has made its way down to South Africa. We got another infantry on the way. We got UK subs on the way as well that were just spawned. And what else? Let's see. The UK, or sorry, not the UK. Italy has chosen to pursue the coast of Africa, of North Africa. So they now have everything from El Alamein to Morocco needed to give them that NO. Egypt is looking a little thin, but they have it for the time being, which they gave them another NO since they have Gibraltar, Egypt, Greece, and southern France. So Italy is racking in the big bucks right now. They built a destroyer and ground units this turn. He's got his battleship still alive in 92. Now, backing up to this incident over here, that really sucked. That really, really sucked when we lost those 4 naval units. So France actually got a chance to get revenge for that on their part of the Allies. There were 2 German AAA in Holland, Belgium, and to help secure his Atlantic Wall and victory point, he needs 4 Axis units in Normandy, Bordeaux, Holland, Belgium, Denmark, and Norway, and he's got 4 and 4, and he had 2 German AAA. He railed two Italian AAA up there, so there were just 4 AAA sitting right there. So as France, I took them all out because they only get to fire once, and 1 die at a fighter, so he missed, so I took them all out. So an eye for an eye, so to speak. Canada has been paying for their development of their tech, which I'll get to in a minute. The ground units that were in French Guiana dropped off there. The tank that was there went in and took Brazil. So Brazil is Canadian. Anzac has flown the fighter from Malaya back to Western Australia. Again, all this is safe for the time being because the transport's all the way up here. He then brought his Navy up to 46, dropped ground units off in New Guinea. And that is the situation with Anzac at this present time. And let's see, going over here, the French destroyer met up with the English fleet. He stayed put, and you know the story with that fighter. Going over to here, we have had tech development. We decided to just go ahead and do the tech for our next turn for round 3, and Canada and or the Commonwealth, I guess, Canada and Anzac are at phase 3. Everyone else is at hold except Japan. Japan actually rolled a 6. So whatever Japan's tech is, it's active. Otherwise, so when you get to phase 3 and you time to try and activate it, you pay whatever you roll. Germany, US, and UK all rolled 3s. Russia rolled a 1. So I was happy to pay that and get me into the holding phase. So we'll try again next round. Backing up over here once more. This is more or less what the income is. I might be off with somebody, but I'm pretty sure I'm set. And yeah, that is about where we're at with this game. So let's do another flyover. This is a very, very, very different game from the last game we played. Mike has been doing a great job so far as the Axis. We'll see if we can keep that momentum going. Rick and I have been taking completely new approaches to all this. I forgot to mention, Soviet sub has been that starts up there, has been making his way over here. Let's see. But yeah, that's about where we're looking at right now. Japan not at war with anybody other than China. Germany and Italy. No one is at war with the U.S. or Russia. And a lot of interesting battles going on in the Middle East and the Mediterranean. Yeah. So that's where we're at. That is where we're at. This is actually my second time filming this because I forgot to mention the tech development the first time I filmed this, so just making sure I covered everything. That about does it. So until next time. Once war breaks out, we got to roll the dice better.